I'm only gonna need a little bit of wood tonight for cooking and for however long I want my bonfire to run for. So since I know where I'm heading to tonight won't have a lot of opportunities for firewood, on the paddle in I noticed this beautiful dead and dry spruce. It's gonna just make my life easier later, and since I don't have any portages, might as well collect the wood where it's at. So we're about a week early for peak fall colors this year. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this well or not because the sun is pretty low at the horizon and it's pointing directly at us, and all the deciduous trees are on this side of the lake. But between the color, the aqua green color of the lake, and the leaves changing colors on the other side, you've got a mix of green, orange, red, and yellow. What a spectacular, spectacular sight. Fall is a very unique and special time of the year out here. I didn't bring very much gear on this trip. I wanted to keep it as minimalistic as possible just so I can enjoy the scenery and not be all caught up in all the different setups of things. So I'm actually gonna do what I used to do way back when I used to work at overnight camps and we used to go on overnight camping trips with the kids. I always used to sleep by the fire at night under the stars. And even though it's October 1st, it's still expected to be 19 degrees Celsius tonight. So with a clear sky, we've got something to look forward here. A beautiful sunset, beautiful starry night, and hopefully a beautiful sunrise as well. So well, that's interesting. I just double checked the forecast here on my InReach Mini, because when I left this morning, when I checked before leaving, it said that it was going to be clear sky, 0% chance precipitation for tonight all the way until like noon tomorrow. And so I just redouble checked it here, and it all says the same thing, yet it's completely overcast now, and it seems like there's some weather that's coming in, and that'll be interesting because I came out here to sleep under the stars. But if it's raining, I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of a shelter. I have a tarp. That's all I have. So I mean, I should be able to come up with something, but it's not like I'm really at the best spot for a tarp tent either. Well, it looks like the weather forecast was right. All of these clouds just blew over, and the sun looks like we're going to have a pretty good sunset in the end. I was starting to wonder if it was going to happen or not. But look at that. Wow. I think we're in for a treat. they can't all be like last week's videos. If you think of it, last week we did a surf and turf. So lobster tail, steak with some broccoli and Brussels sprout, and our own homemade garlic butter. That was amazing. Probably one of the best dinners I've ever had out in the backcountry, to be honest. Like, but when you add it all up, it's probably around $80 of a dinner that I had to cook myself out on an island in the bush. Man, food has gotten quite a bit up. I know that those were always prized items, but still seems a little out of hands here. So for this week, we've got some classic Knorr Sidekick noodles and some pork chop for a total of $8. In 24 hours, I saw beautiful fall colors, caught an amazing sunset, beautiful stars, the most beautiful moonrise I've ever seen. And now we're blessed with one last hoorah as we're taken out with a beautiful sunrise. Pretty thankful to be able to do this. Thanks for watching, everybody.